EU crisis. Vaccine centers shut as Bloc supplies dwindle. As others take holiday, the EU has been shamed by the sight of the closure of several vaccination centers across the Bloc for the Easter weekend, just days after criticism from the World Health Organization, WHO, that its rollout was unacceptably slow. The European Union's abysmal vaccination rollout has been further ridiculed after vaccination centers across the Bloc took the Easter weekend off. Vaccination centers in Madrid, Spain, where only 5% of the population have been vaccinated, halted vaccinations for 4 days so medical staff could rest over Easter. In Germany, multiple vaccination sites shut down across the states of Thuringia and Brandenburg in a move that stunned locals. In other German federal states, such as Baden-Württemberg and Rhineland-Palatinate, vaccination center closures are possible given the low number of vaccines on site. One Deutsche Welle reporter, Janelle Du Malun, tweeted, "Some vaccination centers are going to be shut over the Easter weekend. But that's okay because it's not like this is an emergency or anything. Leave." EU also took to Twitter to mock the German leaders and said, "German leaders pummeled by the press for this. Because everyone knows COVID-19 takes the holidays off." RT's Charlotte Dubinskay pointed out that the closures come just days after the WHO branded Europe's vaccine rollout woefully inadequate and unacceptably slow. Earlier this week, French President Emmanuel Macron had even said, "Vaccination is a national priority. There is no bank holiday, no weekend for vaccination. So, we must fully vaccinate." Ms. Dubinskay continued, "In some regions, vaccination rates are grinding to a standstill. In Madrid, Spain, vaccinations have actually been halted for 4 days to allow medical staff to rest. But that is in direct opposition to calls from the country's health minister who has demanded they keep handing out the jabs." In Germany, 2 states are also shutting him shop, prompting anger and mockery at the sluggish rollout. German Chancellor Angela Merkel flip-flopped over the idea of extending COVID restrictions over Easter. Just under 11% of the German population have received the first vaccination dose. In comparison, around 47% of the UK population has now received a first dose of a coronavirus vaccine. The closures in both Germany and Spain were blamed on a lack of vaccine supply. Locals responded to the closure with disappointment, with a resident stressing that vaccination is obviously the only solution to the dilemma. The nation's largest selling tabloid, Bild, wrote, "Chancellor Merkel and numerous experts are warning of the third corona wave. Vaccinate, vaccinate, vaccinate was the motto." And Germany? In some vaccination centers prefer to take an Easter break.